Good evening, everyone. It's been several hours, past 12 hours since the Nintendo Switch 2 presentation, and a lot of things happened. Good things, a lot of good things. You see my videos, hopefully, on my YouTube channel. There's several videos of things that I reacted, and the stuff that you didn't see because I had to end stream and I was hungry. And I had to do edits and all that stuff. So the things you couldn't see in the stream if you were there was the pricing, the switch to pricing, game pricing, all that stuff. That was probably gonna be mentioned later. So if you're new, hi, my name is Brownie. I made a video last week regarding my concerns of Nintendo's future. And I also mentioned that I wanted to be right. I mean, I didn't want to be right. So I think I'll put the picture around here video. If I don't, I'll put it on the comment section somewhere or at the end of the video as a recommendation. But um my concerns for the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo's future were basically that I was feeling that Nintendo wasn't being a Nintendo that I know. And that ever since Iwata's passing, I've been noticing some changes in the gaming quality and the product itself, the quality of the controller, the drifting, and some of the online stuff. So a week passed, wishing that I was wrong, and the direct was great. No one can take that away. No one can deny that direct was peak. However, after the direct, or maybe even during, because we are too excited to even spot some of the issues that Nintendo just threw in there, but we were so distracted and an emotional wreck that we did not perceive it. So let's start with the the least painful to the most painful. I put this in order, so to speak. Uh, but I can share with you guys right now. Yeah, there we go. So the first one is the pricing. The Nintendo Switch 2 launches June 5th at $449.99, bringing a new form of gaming communication to life, and pre-orders start next week. Yeah, today is the 3rd, so essentially next week, because now I'm recording this Thursday noon, and yeah, $449. I said that I was expecting possibly 400 minimum, 450 tops, and if it was the Nintendo that I knew, it was gonna be $400. But as soon as I was noticing the game chat thing, microphone, the quality of the mic, if it's really good based on the description, the upgrade packs for several of the games like Jamboree, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Kirby with the added content, and Jamboree has added content. Metroid Prime for Beyond with the higher resolution and higher frame rate option. That's when I thought, oh, this is not gonna be $400, and this is the least painful for me because I kind of expected it. It still kind of sucks, but I think the PS5 is in that price range, the physical version, and digital is 400. But PS5 is what, 5 years old right now, so that excuse isn't really valid. Um, but yeah, moving along, we're gonna progress from the least painful to the most painful, and the second thumbnail is this UI for the Switch 2. I hope we get themes, because if not, this is so heartbreaking. Like, they show a bunch of stuff where you can communicate together and personalize stuff on games with the resolution and whatnot, and the game chatting thing. And then we get this. So it hurts, but I'll wait to see if it really sucks. But yeah, I'm really missing the 3DS themes, guys. How about you? Moving right along. It's gonna get painful. Mario Kart World at $79.99. Now the game looks amazing, but oh man, it hurt when I bought Tears of the Kingdom for $70, and then I didn't like the game. Like, there were some high moments in Tears of the Kingdom, but the low moments were really low. I hope Age of Imprisonment fixes the stuff that Tears of the Kingdom did not. Like, they left plot holes. I hope Age of Imprisonment fixes that. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna watch the movie and to see if it actually fixes that. I think I'm too loud because I'm not listening to the music. I'll watch the movie first, and if it fixes Tears of the Kingdom, I will buy the game. However, knowing that Mario titles and Zelda titles will be priced like this, oh man. And I know SNES games and N64 games were priced like this in the 90s, but right now we're in an age of things so expensive, like water, food, living. It's like, oh my god, it hurts. Like, basically $80, I can get a lot of this with some of the supplies on a supermarket, like for the week. And oof, $70. Like, the game is great, don't get me wrong. The free roaming thing, the 24 players, it's good. But dude, this is where I saw the signs of the lack of someone like Iwata or Yamauchi, because they were gamers first. They were head of the companies and all that, but they were gamers as well. The people right now on the Nintendo, they don't feel like gamers to me. They feel like more tech people that make games, but I don't feel like they love the games per se, because they just show the product. We don't really see much of the people who are actually doing it. Like, if we see Anuma, it's like a few minutes, unless it's a special presentation like they did for Tears of the Kingdom. That's it. Miyamoto, he's doing other stuff, movies and theme parks, and after that, God bless him, he will fully retire. And Reggie Fils-Aimé, I think, correct me if I'm wrong on this, he stepped down on being president, or like before the Switch 1 came out, like a year after Iwata passed away. So at first I thought, maybe I'm just getting old, but all of these people were also saying that they were gamers and also working on games and enjoying these games that were promoting. I could feel that on these people, especially with the price tag. No. Now, I've been looking for information on other stuff that I will talk about later that mention that Reggie was on the Wii days. He wanted the Wii Sports game to be a pack-in, and other people in Nintendo, like I think Europe or something, I don't know if Iwata, but Nintendo, they were against it because they felt like their products shouldn't be given out for free. And look how the Wii did. Look how that well that did. Kudos to Reggie. I miss that man. But anyway, we'll talk about gaming backends later, but man, I wish I was wrong about this, but the price tag and the lack of game devs and people on the direct that are like this, that are gamers like us, or express it like that. We're seeing signs of a different Nintendo that it's not the same that we grew up with. But anyway, let's go to the next one. This one really, really hurts. And I'll zoom in a bit more, just you guys can see. And the thing is not zooming in. This is someone on Twitter, because they posted this. Mario Kart World physical and digital version, Donkey Kong Bonanza physical and digital version. So there will be a $10 difference in physical and digital. Nice, right? However, the physical, bro, the original, the game itself, a Mario Kart World, for example, costing regularly $80, or in this case, 80 euros, which I don't know that translates right now. I should do a quick check. 80 euros, $2. Let's see, 80 euros to dollars is just $7 difference. More, $7 more. So that game, Mario Kart World Tour, being $79.99, it would be a little more, the tax probably, but the thing is, the pricing will be the same as listed, but the physical version will be $10 more. Crazy. And that's not even the crazy part, but we'll talk about that later. When we talked about that we wanted different pricing for digital versions because we don't have it physical, we were talking about more when $60 game, right? If the digital game, we only get it like the game, like they don't get the box art, the disc, or the cartridge, which it costs money to distribute that I would understand a $10 difference. But now the game being $70, $80 to $90, that's just insane. Right now, it's either buy a pair of Joy-Cons or buy a new game. That's crazy. That's the worst part of it is, me included, including a lot of people, want this game. But I'll touch on that subject later. Are you guys ready for the worst part? It's regarding physical. Oh, no, it's here. It's here. Nintendo Switch 2 Game Key Card. Now, what is the Game Key Card, Brownie? Would you probably asking? Well, Game Key Cards are different from regular cards because they don't contain the full game data. Instead, the Game Key Card is your key to downloading the full game to your system via the internet. So we would be paying more if we want the physical version. We would be paying more and not actually having the game. And when the servers are gone because the full game was on the internet, what do? After it's downloaded, you can play the game by inserting the key card into your system and starting it up like a standard physical game card. So when they talked about this being faster and loading times, I was thinking, ooh, this sounds really good. But I guess they free up the space on not actually having the game in there. Uh, just having the key to play it. That is crazy. I've been hearing that this is not just, it's not on some games, it's not on all games, and on some games, it's still, what is stopping Nintendo from putting on all the games, you know? Oh boy. This is a kicker for a lot of us, and I saw this a few hours ago after I was done editing. I was chilling, having dinner, and then one of my acquaintances retweets this with a quote, and she did not like that, and I was like, huh, what is she talking about? And then I looked in detail, and I look at the replies, and the quote replies, and I'm like, this is nuts. Like, I know you could probably say I'm part of the problem because I buy a lot of digital games, but I buy a lot of digital games because I don't have a lot of space to put the games in. And, like, I want to play the games. So, if you can judge me on that, I'm sorry. But it just, I really feel it for you guys who are so like pushing the physical gaming market so much, and the incentive on just choosing physical over digital. Like, it's great, and even though sometimes I feel like you are just slowing down the inevitable, I appreciate the enthusiasm, the push, and man, it just sucks. I never would have seen something like this if someone like Iwata was around, like a new president of Nintendo and whatnot. Anyway, the other crazy thing, this game that they showed, Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, it's a paid downloadable launch title. If you could not see that, I'll read it again for you. It's a paid downloadable launch title. A tutorial game that tells you what the Switch gimmicks and features has is a paid. You have to pay for it. And it's only online. Like, what? This I'm going back to the packing thing Reggie was pushing to, which was a huge success. If we had someone like Iwata or Reggie around, this would have been a pack-in title, free of charge. When I saw this, I thought, oh, this is like PlayStation 5's Playroom or PlayStation 4. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I know I have that around, but I've never tested it. And but when I saw that, I thought, oh, that's cool, because it's just showing how the consoles work, how the resolutions how things work. And that's my bug zapper, so sorry. So I thought, hey, it's something like that, a free. In this case, it's not free. This is insane. I don't know how much it costs. I don't care how much it costs. This, and I might sound mean, but this thing should fail. It should fail. But that's the Nintendo we're having right now. It's really sad. Anything else I want to show? No. That's basically it. I'll leave this one a while or not. I think I just close it. Fine. So, to end off, because I'm almost 20 minutes in there. the Nintendo that we grew up with doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, sure, the company was never our friend, but you could feel like the people working on there, at least what they showed, they cared about the product. They always like put family and gamers in there, bringing in the casual crowd. And now, like I said in the video, that I was worried that Nintendo would just try to be more like Xbox or Sony or PlayStation, Microsoft and Xbox, are coming true. And the worst part is, since Xbox and PlayStation are slowly just putting their main titles in PC and Xbox, like Xbox and PC on PC. I can't even talk. It's midnight. It's almost 1 a.m. Point is, PlayStation and Xbox are putting some, if not all, of their exclusive in PC. So Nintendo has a lot of room to do whatever it wants. So no competition, basically. So vote with your wallet if you really don't like this. Also, if you know people who are excited about this and are gonna buy it regardless, don't shame on them. Like, they're trying to enjoy life. They want to enjoy this product. It sucks that's digital only. That's the future of gaming, sadly. A lot of physical stuff will fizzle out, and you do you. But don't shame others for not doing the physical stuff, you know? Hey, Bug Zapper, I get it. It sucks. Because a lot of the people, the loudmouths that wanted Nintendo to be like the other companies, are finally doing it, but in full force, and now they're just hating it. So be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you say, because it might end up happening and not how you want it. I think I got my point across. It sucks that this is happening. I will get a Switch 2 eventually, but I understand for the people who don't want to do this. I would love to know more explanation on the game key card, and if that's changed, awesome. If there is a way to get these games cheaper, I would love to know, but man, buying Nintendo's exclusives is feeling more like buying Apple products. And I'm not an Apple person. I'm an Android. But oof, man, it's gonna be really hard to be a Nintendo fan in this generation. Generation 10, welcome. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm excited, but also I'm very sad at things that are happening. Let me know in the comment section if you're gonna buy the Switch 2 eventually. I don't buy consoles at launch, so even though I love the Donkey Kong game, how it looks, I'm not gonna buy it at launch. Nor Mario Kart World, unless some of my friends are slowly picking it up, then I'll think about how to get it quicker, but I normally don't buy new consoles at launch. I wait for the games that show up, and if there's a good amount of games that justify a purchase for the console, then I buy it. And also, the people who buy it first tend to come with a lot of technical issues. So the people who buy it first, Godspeed. And yeah, these things happening, if more show up, this is gonna motivate people to retaliate towards Nintendo, either through homebrewing the console a lot faster or something else. And some of the community are blamed to this because they wanted them to be like other gaming companies, but also this is an arrogant Nintendo that I don't like it, and I hope we get to see something like Iwata or Suzume soon. But I don't know. Also, before I end, how would you feel if the company that saved gaming ends up destroying gaming? Yes, I mean Nintendo. Like, what if this situation, like, if it escalates, what if they're the cause of the gaming crash? That would be somehow poetic. Sad, but poetic. Anyway, I'm rambling. Hope you guys have a good one. Take care. See you next time.